Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I'm Brooke and I make lifestyle videos. So this video is my third week of keto, my third and final week. So if you haven't seen the first two videos, I will add a card up here. My keto journey has been very interesting. I feel like once I start feeling like I'm getting a hang of something, I discover that something secretly has carbs. So it's been definitely a learning experience. I am not making this video to be like a tutorial. This is more so just I am trying to navigate this, and I wanted to do this challenge to kick off a healthier lifestyle for myself, and I figured that you guys may find it interesting, so I decided to bring you along. If you guys haven't already, don't forget, subscribe below, give this video a big thumbs up, and let's get into it. Happy Monday! Kicking it off with some of the usual coffee with the unsweetened vanilla almond milk. It's about noon and I'm having a really busy morning, so I'm just gonna have one of these 2-carb keto yogurts, and I've sliced 1 large strawberry on top. For dinner, I'm having butter chicken, and I had a little bit of this vegetable rice. I didn't eat any other carbs today, so I saved them all for this meal. And then I've been snacking on some grapes. I am extra tired this morning. It is 7 o'clock. So I made some espresso, and then I added some almond milk and like 3 ice cubes so that I can basically chug this and then make a cup of coffee. It's about an hour and a half later, which is chugging for me when it comes to coffee. I'm still just so tired. So I am having a second cup of coffee. This is an espresso again. Yes, we are getting aggressive this morning. I have a really busy day today, but I want to get some activity in. So I only have about 30 minutes, but I figured it would be worth coming out and moving a little bit. Not exactly breakfast, but I am snacking on some grapes. I've already done a bit of work on this. I don't plan to eat all of them, but I'm gonna snack on this until I have time to make an actual meal. I finally had time to make breakfast, so I have a carb balanced tortilla at the bottom. I have 2 fried eggs on top. Then I have cheese, some sour cream, half an avocado, and 3 pieces of bacon. So this meal is about 14 carbs, so I'm going to have to do something a little lower carb for dinner. So I just wanted to pop in here about these tortillas. Okay, basically these are everything. So these carb balance, they are 4 net carbs. Honestly, like even when I'm done with this keto, these are the tortillas I'm buying. So I have some heartbreaking news. These grapes I've been working on, turns out these are not keto friendly. 1 cup of grapes, I think like 19 carbs, and I've definitely had like 2 or 3 cups of grapes. So there goes keto for today. It's dinner time, but I'm not very hungry. For some reason, I'm not feeling very good this evening, so I just made some turkey hot dogs. It's a little later and I still don't want a full dinner, but I want to snack on something, so I have some black olives here. Good morning. Starting off with more coffee and unsweetened vanilla almond milk. I am feeling much improved from last night, not 100%, but trying to get out and get my walk in. I only have about 30 minutes to do it this morning, but short walk is better than no walk. I'm having the keto strawberry yogurt. It has 2 grams of carbs, and then I put 3 medium-sized strawberries on top. I just finished cooking lunch. I grilled half a chicken breast. I cut it into smaller pieces so it would cook faster, and I put some Parmesan cheese on it. And then I made some asparagus, just cooked it in some olive oil, salt, and pepper. And then I made some Brussels sprouts on the stove. I put some balsamic glaze, and then salt, pepper, onion powder, and cooked it in some olive oil. I'm still pretty held off from my late lunch, but we're gonna watch a show and I like to be snacking on something. So I'm gonna have some salt and vinegar almonds. They are only 2 net carbs per serving, so I don't feel too bad about it. It is 7:10 a.m., sun is rising. I've decided that I'm going to try to get as many steps in before I start work as possible, because I'm trying to get those 5 miles in every day. Thursday morning with the usual coffee with some ice and unsweetened vanilla almond milk. It's almost noon. I have a second cup of coffee, and then I have made myself some breakfast. So I'm trying to eat less calories because I think that might be why I'm seeing less progress. So I have a low carb tortilla, and I have 2 eggs again. I'm using about half the amount of sour cream, about a fourth the amount of cheese. I am using only a fourth of an avocado instead of half, and I'm using only 2 slices of bacon instead of 3. It's about 5 o'clock and I'm getting pretty hungry, but the sun's gonna go down soon and I need to go for another walk to get the rest of my steps in. So I'm just gonna snack on a few pepperonis. Dinner is served. So tonight, I grilled up some more Brussels sprouts, and then one of my favorite pastas to make, it's like sauteed garlic, sun-dried tomato, broccoli with some chicken. And usually I use regular pasta, but today I tried this soybean pasta, and it is keto certified. It is 7 grams of net carbs, and that's for a fourth of the package. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but this package is pretty much still full. I didn't even use a fourth, maybe like an eighth. I was trying to go for like half of a serving. And although there are veggies and half a chicken breast in here, it's still quite a bit of pasta. So, I mean, I don't know how big they think a serving size is, but yeah, it gives you a really good amount. And calorie-wise, for the amount I made was 110 calories for the pasta. And I would say that this one has a way better taste than the edamame one that I had tried before. Happy Friday. Starting off my morning with 1.5 cups of coffee. When I made my first one, somehow my mug moved out of the Nespresso machine and it spilled all over our little cabinet area. So that was annoying. And then I had to remake one, and this actually perfectly fit 1.5 cups of coffee. So that's what we're having this morning. And of course it has the vanilla almond milk as well. I'm starting to get a little hungry for a snack, not quite hungry enough for breakfast, so I'm gonna snack on some of these almonds. So it's about lunchtime and I've been craving charcuterie board, so I decided to put together a little snack platter. I have salami, pepperoni, pecans, pistachios, provolone cheese, Gouda cheese, and then these cheddar crisps. So the cheddar crisps are 0 net carbs. So I was able to go a little heavier on those. And then pecans are 2 net carbs for a 1/4 cup, but I don't even have a 1/4 cup here. And then pistachios are 5 net carbs for a 1/2 cup, but I don't even have that many. This is 1 carb. This slice of provolone is 1 carb. And then these are each a carb, carb and a half, because I had 1.5 servings of them. So this is a grand total of about 7 to 8 carbs. All right, dinner is served. Very creative. I know I made the exact same thing as yesterday, where I grilled some Brussels sprouts and then I made the soybean pasta, grilled chicken, some sun-dried tomatoes, and broccoli. I measured everything out this time. So between this and everything that was on my plate for my snack plate earlier, I'm at a grand total of 25 to 26 carbs for the day. However, I did not eat everything there, and I don't plan to eat everything here either. So I'm not too worried about it. I might go over by like 2 carbs, but I don't think it's the end of the world. Happy Saturday. So sorry, I forgot. I am on my 2nd cup of coffee, and honestly, I am almost done with it. I completely forgot to show you guys. But I am kicking off this Saturday morning. I think we are gonna go for a walk downtown. I haven't eaten yet. That's sizzling. I am cooking some steak for the pups for breakfast. Gonna do that, some brown rice, and then some carrots, peas, and green beans for them. I think I may hard boil some eggs and have that as kind of a morning snack. It is, oh my gosh, it's actually already 11:30. Oh, well, that makes sense. I showered, got ready, did my hair, did my makeup, 2nd cup of coffee. So yeah, we're really getting this thing started. For breakfast this morning, I am having 3 hard-boiled eggs. I've sprinkled some salt and pepper on top. Walking downtown, get more steps in. We are back from our walk, and I'm gonna have some of these cheddar crisps. All right, it is dinner time. So I made the same thing that I've made for the past 2 nights. I'm out of Brussels sprouts, so I just made the chicken pasta. If you guys are wondering how I made it, I just made the noodles. I boiled them for 2 minutes, and then I kind of sauteed them maybe for 3 minutes with the sun-dried tomatoes and garlic, and that's why they have such a good taste. They don't have the best taste on their own, but they're very adaptable and can take on any taste of whatever you cook them with. So yeah, great potential with these things. Happy Sunday and final day of my 3-week keto diet. Starting off the morning with the usual. I have completed week 3 of my keto challenge, and I am so proud. I have seen some extreme results. I do want to again mention though that I am not a health expert, I'm not a diet expert, keto expert, nutritionist, nothing. This is my first time ever trying a keto diet. So a lot of the times I was finding out afterwards that technically like an ingredient or meal was not fully keto. So this was definitely a learning experience, and I am not doing this to show you how to do keto. I have just been doing this because I am trying to do a keto diet on my own, and then I thought I would just bring you guys along in case you guys found it interesting. Now let's talk about results. So week 1, I lost, I think it was 4.5 pounds, and week 2, I lost just under 3.5 pounds. This week was very interesting. I was like fluctuating weight. I was fluctuating like gaining 3, losing 3, gaining 2, losing 1. So I ended up being only 1 pound below where I was ending last week. But this week, something that I started doing was 2 or 3 times I incorporated like a 20-minute weight workout, and then I was also walking 5 to 8 miles each day. So it was a lot more exercise than week 1. Well, week 1 I did no exercise. It was more exercise than week 2. And I think because of that, I started to replace some of the fat with muscle, and muscle weighs more than fat. So I'm not really going off the scale. I mean, it was really cool seeing the scale drop at the beginning of this challenge, but now I'm starting to just see changes in my body. So I'm really happy because I definitely cared more about how I was feeling and how I looked, because I did this for self-confidence, and I didn't even realize that my eating habits were impacting like my skin, my energy levels, my sleep. And so seeing those results overall, I'm really happy I stuck with it a 3rd week, even if there wasn't any changes on the scale. So as promised, I'm going to be doing a side-by-side. I have changed back into the sports bra I was wearing and the workout pants that I was wearing when I did my first clip, which you guys have not seen yet, but it was kind of like my before clip. And now I'm going to do the after clip. This makes me feel pretty nervous because it makes me feel pretty vulnerable. But what was the point of doing this if I'm not gonna show you guys the before and after? So here we go. So I haven't seen the side-by-side yet, and I haven't even looked at the first video since I filmed it, but just like things that I can tell in the mirror, I think that my stomach is going to be significantly flatter. I think that my arms are going to be, like my upper arm is going to be thinner, and I've noticed that like my love handles, they seem significantly smaller. So I think those are like my predictions. I don't know if there was much change in my legs, maybe a little, but I'm kind of interested to see. So that is what I am working with now. I feel a lot more confident. I feel a lot better. My clothes are feeling better. My skin looks better. I'm sleeping better. I have more energy. And overall, I would definitely say that this was a success. Keto-wise, probably not. I think I ended up doing more of like a low carb diet. But overall, I'm really happy with my results. I'm really happy that I've done this. And I'm really proud of myself because this is the longest I have ever stuck with like health challenge. You know what I mean? So this was a huge milestone in my life. If you guys want to try a keto diet or kickstart your health, I highly recommend getting a book or working with a trainer or someone that actually really knows what they're doing, because again, I don't. But despite that, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching my journey, coming along with me and seeing the results. Thank you guys again so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, don't forget, subscribe below, give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.
Talk to me, baby, I've been waiting for